G'day YouTubers, and welcome to another short video. In this video I'm going to show you how to do a Bimini twist to join two lines together. As you can see in the picture, there's not enough line on this reel to be able to cast it. What happened was I went to the shop wanting to get some 41 pound osier braid. They didn't have that, they had 50 pound and they only had 400 meters of it. So I got them to put that on with the intention of once the 40 pound that I wanted came in, I'd go and put that on as a topper. So this is the 40 pound osier braid that finally came in, and I'm going to join these two together using a Bimini twist, which is a 100% strength knot, and hopefully that'll give me enough line on the reel to be able to cast with it. I'll just mention that the other reason I'm swapping over from the J8 braid that I have been using to the osier braid is that it's a much thinner braid, and I think being thin is the most important aspect of a line. Doesn't matter the weight of it, the colour of it, nothing else to me matters except how thin it is, and the thinner the better. That's where I seem to catch more fish, on the thinner line. You can make this loop as long as you need it to be. It can be a metre or 2 metres long if you need it to be that long. I only need a large enough loop to join the lines together, so I'm just going to make it about that long. You've got to twist it up, and various people on YouTube are saying different amount of twists on it. Some of them as much as 25 or 30, but I saw one video that said the optimum number of twists was between 16 and 20. They're usually doing heavier line than I'm using. I'm using this 40 pound braid. So I'm going to use 20 twists. So here we go, 20 twists. Okay, that's 20 twists. Then when you've done that, put it down around your foot to hold it. You need plenty of tag out this to finish the knot when you're finished, but you need tension on this main line. If your loop's not big enough, you can just run your finger up there and eat a little bit of your tag end to bring that up and make it bigger. And then once you're there, hold your line out at 90 degrees to the twists and twist it up until you can't twist anymore, until you're nearly cutting your finger with the line. And then move that tag down so that it's facing down, and keep twisting so that that tag end wraps back down over the other twists. When you've done that, pinch it, take your tag end and do a half hitch around one side of your Bimini. Okay, pull that up tight. At that point your Bimini knot is locked off, so you can let go of everything. Go around the other side and do another half inch around the other side, pull that up, and then I do a half hitch around both and pull that up. And then we can take that off. We've just got our finishing knot to do then. To do that, we've got our tag end here. Start off by making a big loop there and passing your tag end back through that. 1, 6 will do it. Okay, once you got that, lay your tag end flat against that, and then you undo these twists. I just need a little bit of tension there. Undo these twists like this so that they all form up against your Bimini twist. With your tag end pinched in underneath them, and then pull your tag end there like that, and once you got there, cinch your tag end down, which is why you need to have plenty of tag end so you can wrap it around your fingers to get a good purchase on it. Cinch it down like that and see how tiny that knot is. Okay, that's barely there. That'll go through the guides just perfectly. So all you need to do then is to trim off your tag. A little bit twisted up here. Just make sure you trim the right piece, not the wrong piece. Okay, got the tag end there. Pair of scissors here, and leave a little bit of tag end sitting out, so maybe 3mm, just like that. Okay, and do the same on the other line. I won't photograph that, but you need 2 Bimini twists exactly the same, one on each section of the line, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to put them together. Let that eat some of the tag in while I'm coming up here and make this a bit bigger. Now, holding out 90 degrees. Don't know if you can be able to see that, maybe there. Can you come in closer? That's it. Now, creating that pressure until it's nearly eating into your hand, and then let that tag end come down and wrap back down around it, and then pinch it. Oh. Okay. Biting into my toes and feet as well. Good idea to put shoes on if you're doing this job. Get a half hitch in there, just around one side of it, and that'll lock the knot. So once we've done that, the knot's all locked up, it's not going to come undone. Another half hitch around this other side. Pull that up tight. A half hitch around all of it. Pull that up tight. Now some people just finish off all half hitches. I like the bridge knot myself. It's a lot easier when you just keep tension on the line, you don't worry about getting it on camera. Six, got it. Right, and then bring that tag end back up along the line. Keep a little bit of tension on that, on this bottom piece, so that you can now come along and unwrap that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then take your tag end and just pull that back through. Okay, this is the main line. Now I'm going to join these two lines. I've got the Bimini twist on both ends of them. So what we want to do is pass the line that we're joining, it's still on the spool, through the Bimini twist on the main line, like that. Okay, there we go. I'll just separate this out again. Pass it through again. Very important to make sure that both sides of this tighten at the same time, so you don't have any loose line in your double. It's got to be exactly the same length on both sides of your doubles. I'll just do it a third time. Okay, and that's all there is to it. My fingers are at the knots that made the Bimini twist up, and then right in the middle is where I joined the two lines. I did 3 twists through. You can do 6 if you want. It doesn't matter, I just needed to keep it really small, and that is going to be a 100% strength line, but it's only as strong as the lightest piece of your line, and this one is 41 pounds, so that's the strength of that knot, 41 pound. Right, there you go. That's all there is to it. Next thing to do is to wind this on. Now that's got the other 300 metres of 41 pound breaking strain osier braid on it. So there's 400 metres of 50 pound osier braid and 300 metres of 40 pound osier braid on top of it. And it still looks as though you could put another 300 metres of 40 pound braid on it. So that reel will take over 1 kilometre of osier braid in 41 pound, which is pretty impressive.